Hello, my name is Logan and welcome to another episode of Alan Wake 2. God, it's always showing like the spooky stuff.
Get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly.
The audio
before.
always glitches right there, which is really odd.
Work so far.
But we've already seen this.
With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
We're going to the town.
Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner.
Yeah, we're supposed to be heading to the diner. Now, from my understanding, there is some exploration. Now, I've been just kind of being a good little boy and following my partner. There are some collectibles, I guess. I was looking at other streams, other recordings.
Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
I was checking other stuff to see if the man is naked in all of the videos. So, I think he wears like a cloth or something on the PlayStation. I could be wrong though. Let's see. Some of the stuff, there's a lot of just world building in this game, obviously. So there's gonna be a lot of me just reading, a lot of getting into the game. So is it usually? Oh, I see. This building was constructed as part of one of the early settlements in the greater Bright Falls area. Built in 1898, the building has been both in private and public use through the years and has bravely stood the test of time. In 2015, it was carefully taken apart and relocated here in downtown Bright Falls, where it was rebuilt into its original glory log by log. The Elderwood Palace Lodge reopened in Bright Falls in 2016 and has served its customers faithfully ever since. Don't know what the purpose of it, but like I said,
so sleepy.
We are allowed to explore.
Hey, how are you doing?
Okay, looks like we got part of a map, which is cool. This guy's got an epic beard. Can't talk to him though. It's kind of odd. Pumpkins. Fall.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Am I allowed to just... Am I allowed to just do this? Okay.
Just a few more days.
Kind of weird. I just don't know the extent of the exploration. Like I said, there are collectibles. Oh, there's someone here who said hi, I think. You know, and there's so much to look at, but not really, you know? Little dining area. So, must be some sort of like hotel-like thing. I guess that's why it's called a lodge.
Enjoy your day.
But I guess we're allowed to walk anywhere. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm doing the whole like look at everything, make my camera spin around. Microwaving, nice. Oh.
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
I don't know if it's kosher to pet a mounted deer. A trophy. I don't think you're supposed to put your hands on it. But she did. Oh.
I can't get through this.
Interesting. I wonder who is doing this. Okay. Also, because of the style of game, I will try to show off most of the I will try to show most of the game. Kind of neat. But there may be times I will cut out if the whole span is just boring, or I'm trying to figure something out. Almost right now, actually, but we're gonna keep looking
how's it
around.
going?
Not much going on so far.
Welcome back, Anderson.
Maybe the game, maybe the game will like open up to a point where it's like, okay, now do your exploring. Right now, it's kind of like just forcing us to go a certain direction. Oh my god. So we got more of the map, right? Is the only way to look at a big map? I see. Yep, okay. That's what I wanted, the big map.
Get it now! Jesus, Charlie.
I see. Okay. I didn't know what they were at first, but now it makes sense. Can I get like a hug from
It
him?
is sweaty in these suits, isn't it? Charlene,
Come get
are you so
percolated?
comfortable as I am?
You don't think the amount of hot caffeinated beverages you downed has anything to do with it?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Sorry. More exploration.
I'm in hell.
Is that a
Okay.
kid's lunchbox?
I think I finally found something. It's kind of weird that it's
An Alex Casey movie lunchbox.
it's got like a weird
Casey
symbol.
hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
Interesting. You wouldn't believe how hard it was to track down these lunchboxes. Thank goodness for the internet. What? Weird. Can be used to upgrade weapons in the mine place. Oh. I see. I got 5. Okay. Man, I don't like the idea that even landing 2 headshots still doesn't put the thing down. So we must be... There must be some monsters or something in this game.
Tweet, tweet, my sweets. Now, why'd you go and do that? Stomping around like that and scaring the poor little things.
I'm
If
sorry.
not for the birds, I might just go a little nutty.
Oh.
A little cuckoo, if you will.
There's all these weird, like, things in this little park area. Okay, back to what I was doing. Oh, grand reopening. The Founders Park was relocated here as our small town keeps growing. We are sure you'll find this placement for the park every bit as wonderful and relaxing as the previous one. Welcome to the new and improved Founders Park. For who? The 5 people who live here? Okay, so it looks like maybe lunch boxes is what we're keeping our eyes peeled for.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome
The
to Bright
diner.
Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee.
Yeah, let's go.
Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
No
You know, I
Starbucks.
wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like
Ooh.
suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure.
Dude,
Slow down ever
you
since
dropped the
Colton Wright was
ketchup
passed
thing
off.
on the ground and
Let me
didn't
guess.
pick it up.
Missing person cases spiked around 2010. The feds-
Anybody got any
Yeah.
lunch boxes?
I can't believe that happened. I still feel like I'm gonna be sick.
Come on, Ed. Have some pie. I'll take your mind off things.
Sounds like it's coming from back there, but again, I don't know how much exploration. Oh no. Let's go talk to him.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
What?
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
I mean, we obviously weren't yelling at them as the naked person. So I don't know if the perspective from the naked man, a little bit different from their perspective.
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found out. The whole thing was terrifying.
She's got to have some superpowers, some abilities, profiling. There's some profiling abilities.
How can you be so calm?
Corpses are part of the job. Can't dwell on it too much.
Good to see you.
Profiling is the key.
I don't know. I maybe it's just the way, because my job, profiling is like a no-no word. But here we're just letting it loose. Okay. Oh, okay. So we can listen to the radio now? Oh, there's a lot of stuff now. What the heck?
My first ever prank on Casey. A true classic.
Wait, didn't that just say weapon? Oh, I see. Okay. Interesting. Is this like, as I explore the town, things get unlocked?
If only the rest of the Bureau knew what a softie Casey is.
I was trying to look at this.
10 remaining.
What? This is, oh my god. What is going on
Mom
here?
may be gone, but whenever I read this, I feel like she's still here.
Interesting. Saga, for what it's worth, I think it's important that Logan grows up saying you do what you love, what you're great at. That will teach her so much. There will be times just like this when you question your choices, your competence, even your own sanity. When things get dark, remember to trust and love yourself as much as your family does. You won't be perfect, but I know you'll be amazing. Love you always, ma'am. Manuscript pages. Okay. So that's from Alan Wake. What's this?
This mug always cheers me up.
Not the worst mom. And then we can play. Yep. Okay. Time to profile the Bookers. Kind of weird.
The cult of the tree. What aren't the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
I wish they would explain this. How are they figuring this out?
The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with the murder. They were telling the truth.
Okay, now do I go to the case board? Cases. Oh. Alex Casey lunchboxes. What the heck? Bookers describe multiple attackers wearing deer masks, chanting and tearing into the guy with knives.
Saga.
Is it? Oh. You don't think it goes there? Okay. I thought I dropped it there, but
with
whatever.
An organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer.
Okay. So then background cases accumulate clues about broader ongoing topics. The cult of the tree.
I need to know more about the cult of the tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Okay. Oh boy. What they were wearing, cult goal. Let's see. Whoa. Who's involved and what kind of cult?
Huh.
Oh, never mind. They're hiding their faces. They aren't established enough to operate openly. Connection to Deerfest. Uh-oh. Is that it? I feel like there's one more. Oh, yep. Point of interest cases. Track objects and information that Saga has acquired to chart collection progress.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence. Another message?
Wow. Lots and lots and lots of stuff going on. Now I got questions, buddies.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing to me.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing Deerfest.
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl.
Uh-oh.
How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
Oh, okay. We'll see if the scary stuff pushes me away. But this is definitely pulling me in. How exactly do we know each other?
Rose, help me out. How do you think we know each other?
We all know each other around here. It's been a while, but I never forget a face.
or a coffee order.
Guess I just have one of those faces. Seen anything out of the ordinary in town lately? Suspicious people in deer masks?
No one's suspicious, but soon enough there'll be lots of happy people wearing deer masks for Deerfest. Practically everyone will be wearing one.
Good to know.
Oh boy. Can't wait for that. Alright, anybody else? Anybody else here? Probably not. Nope.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead.
Okay, where's she?
Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Okay, I just don't want to talk too much because I don't want to interrupt what they're saying.
Hey,
Okay,
boss.
the morgue is just right
Corpse
here.
is downstairs, ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
All right.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
See you around.
Time to explore.
I'll be right with you, sir.
Yep. Just here to pay my ticket. Whenever you're ready to take my money.
Oh, what the heck? I know one of you is stealing the toilet paper. I've been counting them, and there's an entire roll missing every day from stock. Theft is taken seriously around here. It's a sheriff's station, for Pete's sake. One of these days, I'm gonna catch you red-handed, and you better believe you're getting thrown out. What a disgrace you are. What kind of nut counts toilet paper rolls? Sounds like you've got too much time on your hands. Seriously. Whoa! Cleaning that a little too hard.
Sheriff Breaker wants us to cooperate fully.
Aye, ma'am.
Oh dear,
I'm being serious
I am a
here,
tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. If only had a tour
Dude,
guide
what is the
also
quality of that
there.
TV?
Oh no, a bear. Help. Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow, Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right, I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine, and I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Janko. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government, and that's why at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours we say, fuck the government. We have bolt cutters. Oh wow, you think of everything, and we'll take you anywhere. Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park. Fishing in the crystal clear waters of Bright Falls Dam. Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak. The tour of a lifetime is just one phone call away. Book now to get a 9% discount on this limited edition Oh Dear Diner coffee thermos.
What the heck? Okay, never mind. We're finding some good stuff. Oh, hello. Fancy meeting you here. Oh, why can't I just look at... Oh. What are those? Battery pack. Oh. Trauma pad.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Oh, wait. We need to conserve our batteries. What am I doing?
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
Man, so many keys. Ooh. Batteries. More loot. All right, so I actually went ahead and there's an option to take away the nudity.
Let's take a look at our
No more blurring. Yay!
I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me? There's writing on here.
What? On his heart?
Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up. Aha. They did leave something inside his chest. This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
Okay. Does it have to sound creepy in here? See if there's anything else. Any more items. Oh. Seriously? Nothing in there? What the heck?
Can't be opened on this side.
Ooh, okay, let's see here. Examination of our Nightingale.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Starting its own thing. No? Okay.
Chest wound is cause of death, but the corpse is bloated, waterlogged. Doesn't add up. There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Did we not look at it? Tattoos, how to cut out time, doesn't make sense. Yep. What's the other case now? I'm just trying to think a lot. This game isn't as like straightforward, you know? It might be to others, but for me it's like I kind of have to sit there and think of what the game is trying to tell me to do. So now we're looking into his chest, which is what I figured. I just would have thought they would have done that initially, because that was the whole point of coming back to the corpse. Man, she's not even wearing gloves. Is that even normal? I don't think so.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here.
No, it's kind of dark, I guess, for the recording, huh? Oh.
No, wait.
Did he actually just disappear? Wait, can I pause it? Hold on. Let me see if I can adjust the real time, making this look a little better.
Sheriff?
Okay. Hopefully that's a little better for you guys. What is going on? This is real?
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
Seriously.
I'll make you pay.
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
What is this game? Trying to stay in the light to avoid being detected by enemies?
He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Oh my god, what hall? Safe havens will restore some of your health. If you leave or attack from a safe haven while in combat, it will become temporarily unavailable. So if you leave or attack from a safe haven while in combat.
Gotta move. Now.
I just don't know which way I'm supposed to go. Jeez! Oh my god!
Vanished.
What is this game? It's kind of a banger. Pretty good. I guess we'll hit continue.
Okay.
Just showing off some cool friggin' music.
He didn't have a
Okay, I
heart,
did another achievement.
but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
Oh my god.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're going to do anything about it. Somehow we need to make sense of this.
We were attacked
There's no
by a
rational
dead man.
explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to
Dude,
say
his
it.
head,
Now
dang,
we
his
can
head
figure out a
almost
way
turned
forward.
quite a bit there. What happened to the sheriff?
Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal, their purpose.
There's one of the pages on the floor.
It's the one that made the sheriff disappear.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
Oh, does it want me to click it? Okay. I guess we tried to put more on the case board. Let's see, cases. Oh, is there something new? Oh, I see.
The cult of the tree is behind these murders. This case just became much more complicated.
Okay.
I'll need to start a new file.
I see.
But it's my first cult case. Exciting.
Case closed.
A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
So, oh. Okay, think that's it. Just checking to see if there's anything else new here in the mine place. Nope.
The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
Okay, we're going back.
We heard gunshots. You all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bot?
Spooked by the bot.
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me.
That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
They don't seem as, like, I don't know, surprised by what I just said to them. That seems a little fishy.
That's crazy, right, Thorne?
Okay, never mind.
Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything? He's dead.
Hmm.
They're a fine pair.
My client has been held here long enough. Are you gonna let me speak to them or not?
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey?
A smart choice, Anderson. Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP. Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't
Oh.
playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead. This is the same symbol as that cult necklace.
Not exactly hiding in the shadows, are they?
I gotta keep my little peepers open. Okay, now we can travel between locations.
Rinse and repeat. Clock out, get a beer. Or maybe 3.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago.
Uh-oh.
He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Ha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
This game is just so aware of itself, it's so weird. Uh-oh. It's getting dark out. The heart.
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Okay, like I said, there should be exploring and stuff. Oops. That we can do. I keep wanting to do this. So which way is he going? He's going this way. Ah. He's going down here. So I kind of want to do, it looks like there's a little bit of exploration here.
Great. This area is supposed to be close to the public.
Okay, this is where I do my exploring.
The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case.
Birds. The rarest wildlife in the Pacific Northwest. Okay, I finally made my way to Cauldron Lake. The fence was easy to climb over with the proper gear and skills, which I thankfully possess. Next goal. Spotting the rare and elusive orange-crowned warbler. A little late in the season, but hopefully I can catch it before it begins its journey south. I noticed intriguing behavior in the surrounding common bird life. They seem to be alarmed and swarm around the lake. No birds of prey nearby. There are some strange sounds carried on the wind, however. Nothing I can recognize or explain. Getting a little concerned. I might have to find another spot somewhere safer. Ugh. Moved inland. Foliage is stunning. Must come back in fall. I had to stop and sketch this gorgeous vine maple. Just at the way the Methuselah's beard hangs off it. This is why trees are better than people. Speaking of people, saw some drunk guy staggering around the forest earlier. Acting weird. Maybe drugs. Kept my distance. Should probably find another spot. So annoying. After I saw that weirdo guy, decided to change spots again. Moved up the mountain a bit. Found a fantastic overlook to camp at. But I'm more interested in this Alaska onion grass. Invasive, but edible and surprisingly tasty. Never heard of it. Started hearing wolves or wild dogs or something like 10 minutes ago, but they sound wrong. Rabies? I want to leave, but the sun is going down and my stupid phone is dead. Gonna hide in the tent and hope they go away. Something is really not right about this place. Ooh. No other clues or anything? Okay. Missing people.
Hey, Casey. What's the forest's favorite shape?
Please, Anderson. Just one case without the
A triangle.
I don't get it.
Yes, you do. I've been thinking more about the cult of the tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture
there.
yet.
How are you folks doing?
Well, this explains the van.
Hello. Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you. And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business. Fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna ja vihta. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous sweater, Saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Ulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by.
Okay,
Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby.
Did I accidentally press the left
What can you
trigger?
tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can't gnaw right through a garbage can.
Well, I need to get back to it.
Okie dokie, so that's his motorcycle.
What'd you find there, Steven?
Nothing. Just something that shouldn't be here.
What?
Raccoons, my ass.
As I walk away, he finds something intriguing. More symbols. Something up here. Oh.
A lunchbox again. Who's leaving these out here?
Rolling this together, hero. Have a heroic day. All right, we just walked down that. No need to press A. Context sensitive.
I'd be happy to get you VIP tickets into Coffee World. Just say the word.
Clear signs of tampering. Signal was rerouted into a transmitter that is not one of ours. I fixed it so any alerts will come our way, but it's definitely concerning. I'll make a report for the investigations department. Leaving this here in case I'm not the next person to fix these things. If you're reading this, check for tampering. We may want to put more secure metal casing around the whole thing so that the raccoons can't get to it anymore. Gotcha.
Let's get to the murder site, Casey. A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance.
What do you
I
mean?
don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those
That was the weirdest thing. Someone disappearing.
Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nightingale? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. Not the kind of disappearance we normally solve.
Picnic area all
Fancy
flooded.
meeting you here.
Our crime scene's drowning. I never minded rain. Feels like home.
Oh.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
After we find Nightingale, what then? I've never arrested a monster.
I've watched you arrest plenty of monsters, Anderson.
You know what I mean. Monsters. Light worked against him at the morgue. That might be the only way to stop him from hurting anyone else. Monsters, overlaps, rituals. What do you make of all of this?
The killers are usually the ones performing the ritual, not the detective. Acting out their sick fantasy. They may be trying to get you involved, forcing you into their twisted world.
But with dead men coming alive, the word ritual starts to have more weight behind it. We need to look around, learn what this ritual is.
Okay, so I am going to end the episode here. Sadly, there's not too much commentary coming from me. I do want to talk more, but there is a lot of talking taking place here. And until this game gets a little bit more action-y, those scores are loud. It's just going to be a lot of listening, though I am very intrigued. It is kind of off that the characters seem like they're not more stressed out about someone disappearing in front of them, about there being a monster. I feel like the reaction was not quite enough. So, I don't know. I'm still intrigued by the story. I still want to learn more. Very weird. Alan Wake seems to be writing the story, I guess. I didn't know he was a writer. Thought he was a detective. So we'll see where this adventure leads us. Now, I'm going to keep doing a couple more episodes. I do want to still try to get into the meat of it. Yeah, trying to wrap my thoughts about it. It's kind of just like a walking simulator so far with some collectibles, some things to look at. We'll see what happens when it gets a bit more actiony, because even the, like, here, we'll do this so that the crows aren't so loud. Even like this part here with the case board and profiling and stuff like that, it's not like it's too interactive. It's kind of like you're just pushing a button and that's it. It's not really adding too much to it. I do like the setup. I do like the atmosphere that it kind of builds of who this character is, who Saga is. It's weird how I can't zoom in here. So we'll see. I kind of want more game out of it, because a lot of AAA games have been going down the route of more just sitting idle and watching the story unfold, as opposed to actually interacting with the story. So I don't know if if this is like a choices matter type thing. I don't know. Maybe the first one wasn't as actiony. You know, it was more of a walking simulator, story driven, but we'll see. Again, if you have any tips, if you want to give me advice, just no spoilers. I welcome that, because I want to get the most out of this game. I don't want to just go through it and not really pick up what it's putting down. So I thank you if you made it this far. Hit that like button, comment, and even consider subscribing. And I'll see ya on the next adventure. Bye-bye.